Hello to you, Pisces. Welcome to your September 2019 monthly money and finances forecast. This is going to be for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Pisces, I will be using the horseshoe spread for your reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And I thank you for your continued support here on my channel at Live Life in Tarot. So, Pisces, let's look into what's going on for you for the month of September 2019 around your money and finances. Spirits, hello, hello, hello. Dear Spirit, what's going on with Pisces, money and finances for the month of September 2019? All Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placement. What's going on with Pisces, money and finances? Okay, there might be some shake up, or there might be some complications or things being a little scattered around your money and finances, because that's just what happened with these cards. Something might be getting out of your hands or trying to get out of your hands. Spirit, what is in the recent past around, what was the recent past condition of Pisces money and finances? Where is Pisces money and finances at in present? What is the present condition of Pisces money and finances? What will be Pisces money and finances in the future? What is Pisces' attitude towards their money and finances situation? What is Pisces' concern around their money and finances? What is Pisces' challenge with their money and finances? And what is the likely outcome that can also act as advice for Pisces money and finances for the month of September 2019? And from the bottom of the deck, dear Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding Pisces that is their focus regarding their money and finances for the month of September 2019? Show me clearly. You have the Five of Swords just flipped over here. So you could be dealing with some disputes around your money and finances, or having some conflict, or you are confronting something about your money and finances where there's an issue. You may be focusing on trying to avoid being defeated, or could be experiencing some defeat. But also you could be back and forth in your mind about your money and finances, having issues with making decisions or plans. So we're going to put that back in the deck and keep it moving. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about their money and finances for the month of September 2019? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show clearly. Thank you. Oh, you have another one flipped out. What's going on? These cards want to talk for you, Pisces. But it's the Ten of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords here, you could be experiencing some ruin, or trying to avoid ruin, or trying to bring something to an end as it has to do with your money and finances. Or you could be experiencing some mental anguish, or you just have a lot of complications around your money and finances. Now, you did have the Five of Swords flip out. So we're going to put that back and try this again. Spirit, what else does Pisces need to know about their money and finances for the month of September 2019? Show me clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, Pisces. I think it's ready. I think it's ready. Okay. Let's get into this. Ooh, okay. Now that's making sense. That's making sense. Why you got the Five of Swords and why you got that Ten of Swords that came out. Oof. Okay. You also could be trying to come out of a dispute around your money and finances. Yikes. All right, all right. Okay, okay. It's okay. Let's see what's happening. So at the bottom of the deck, you have Temperance. So with Temperance here, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or have this energy in your chart. But with Temperance here, you are trying to balance and heal your money and finances situation, Pisces. So with Temperance here, you could be focusing on what matters most and trying to avoid any extremes. But this is you trying to be simple. Listen, simple. I'm sorry. You're trying to, maybe you're trying to simplify things. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. But you're trying to do things in moderation, trying to do things in proper measure, trying to be very calculating and not miscalculate, trying to keep your money stable or stabilize it, trying to bring balance to it. where you can see more harmony. But also with temperance here, you want to be mindful that with temperance, you want to be mindful that you don't want to do too much or not enough that could cause imbalance or keep you from having balance or with your money and finances. Okay, so this is you tempering it, focusing on how to heal it. Now, what's underneath that is the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, it is possible that some news or message came in about your money and finances that is allowing your money and finances to be more balanced and tempered, or you might be waiting on some news. It's also possible with the Page of Swords that some news or message is happening where you are needing to respond, as it has to do with your money and finances, in order to balance it or to keep it stable or to um, avoid um, something happening in an extreme, or it has to do with something that matters most. Now, also with the Page of Wands, you want to be mindful to not be naive or impulsive because this is a very youthful energy. Also, you could be focusing on a child as it relates to your money and finances situation. Okay? So, Pisces, in the recent past, you got the uh, Nine of Swords. So, in the recent past, you had some worries, you had some fears, you had some doubts. You might have not been able to sleep. Um, But with the Nine of Swords, whatever issues or concerns around your money or fears or doubts, the question is whether it was real or perceived. Either way, it was fucking with you, right, Pisces? Because this Nine of Swords, this is about worry and fears and concerns. So you may have been trying to address worries and fears and concerns, come out of it, or you definitely were experiencing some sort of worries and fears and doubts around your money and finances situation. So at present, Pisces, you got the Hermit. So with the Hermit, you could be dealing with the Virgo or have this energy in your chart, but at present, this is you analyzing your money situation, taking a step back or needing to. This is you with the Hermit contemplating, deliberating over your money and finances, reevaluating your goals. You could be addressing this at a time that you may be experiencing fear and paranoia. You do have the Nine of Swords that was in your recent past. You could have experienced some sort of rejection with regard to your money and finances. But with the Hermit here, this is you analyzing and examining to find solutions to seek answers around those concerns. And also with with I almost say magician, you are trying to initiate something, right? So with the Hermit here, this you could be liquidating your assets in order to build capital. I'm hearing that. For many of you, you could be focusing on having a minimalist lifestyle where you are on a very tight budget, okay, with the Hermit. But this now also at present with the Hermit, you could be seeking counsel from someone with experience. All right. So this is a time where you could be dealing with hostilities around your money and finances at present. So in the future, you do have the Eight of Cups. Good for you. So with this Eight of Cups in the future, you are able to move on from what was emotionally unfulfilling or not serving you. Now the question is, are you moving on because you can move away from the problem, or you moving on despite the problem? We'll take a look at that. But this is the Eight of Cups. This is about your ability to move on from what no longer serves you. But you do move on in the future from whatever you were dealing with regarding your money and finances. There could be something connected to family or significant relationship with the Cups energy here. Or this could just be your emotions around this. Now, your attitude towards your money and finances is the Page of Swords. So you could be feeling like your money is being cut. You could be trying to protect your money. You could be trying to communicate or get new consideration around your money and finances, or you could be trying to have new consideration around your money and finances and trying to revisit your plan or come up with a new plan with the Page of Swords, but you may be focusing on what you can cut in order to increase your money, to save it, or to build upon it, or whatever needs to be addressed around your money and finances with this Page of Swords energy. Okay, so you also could be keeping a very close eye, like on spy level, with your money and finances. Now, with the what your concern is, it came right back out. It's the Five of Swords. This is your concern. You may be concerned about your ability to win in a dispute. You could be concerned about what, what costs could be to you in a conflict that you are confronting, that you could experience. Okay, with the Five of Swords, you could be concerned about whether or not you can avoid a dispute, or avoid confrontation around your money and finances, or you may be concerned about your decisions and plans, and you could be back and forth, deciding on one thing and then changing your mind. You could be concerned about whether or not you need to change your mind, or if you should. But also with the Page of Swords, you're focusing on how to protect your money as well. Now, you got the Queen of Wands for your challenge. Now, with the Queen of Wands as your challenge, you may lack confidence around what you're trying to achieve with your money and finances or obtain. Also, with the Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with someone embodying the Queen of Wands energy, and this could be who you may be in a dispute with or trying to protect your money and finances with regarding this. But with the Queen of Wands, you could be having the issue of being able to creatively come up with approach and action to achieve what you want here and nurture your money and finances situation to improve it or to maintain it and keep it stable. Remember, you do have temperance here, so you are focusing on healing it. So you may not be sure if you can heal your situation, and so this is your complication and struggle. You could be struggling with the fact that you might be finding that you may not be able to move forward with actions that you want to implement here, or whether or not you can. Now, as your likely outcomes, you got the Empress. Yay! Because whatever the hell this is, if this is a dispute, you probably try to win your money, or you could be trying to get a decision. It's possible you could be trying to get a decision on your money, but or you may have your money on your mind around concerns because there's difficulties around it that you want to heal or avoid imbalance or instability around, and you're not sure if you can make that happen. And so you're trying to safeguard and protect yourself, or you need to, so that you can continue to temper the situation to see it balance. You might need something to be cut here. But with the Empress as your outcome, now it is possible that you could receive help from your mother, your grandmother, or someone with a very prominent feminine energy who is supporting you at this time. It's also possible if you're dealing with conflict and disputes, it might be connected to your mother or grandmother or someone of a prominent, strong feminine energy that is meddling. So someone is either, you could be dealing with someone meddling in a negative way around your money and finances, or meddling to support you in a good way to help you to nurture your money situation and grow it. But with the Empress here as your outcome, you ultimately, whatever you're going through or dealing with, experience some abundance, experience progress around your money and finances. You're able to be very creative and build what you need. It's also possible that your ability to see progress and growth with your money and finances comes as a result of you being able to get the receptivity or empathy from others, where you are able to have more harmony and consideration in the matter towards nurturing your money, or you may receive some measure of kindness with the Empress energy here. But this is about you experiencing some success in a situation where it could have been stagnant or experiencing um, a threat of poverty or replenishing what was depleted, um, and you having success. So there is improvement and growth and progress with your money and finances as an outcome with the Empress here, Pisces. So good for you. I'd say you would say too. So let's look a little more closely at this, right? Spirit, we're not going to look at the past because it's in the past, right? That concern or that worry or that fear. So let's look at the present with the Hermit. Spirit, tell me more about the Hermit for Pisces. Tell me more about the Hermit here for Pisces. Tell me more about the Hermit for Pisces. Thank you. So with the Hermit, you have the Nine of Cups. So in this, at the bottom, you have the Star. So this is you focusing on healing your money and finances. You trying to come up with a vision um, around your money and finances, trying to be more empowered, trying to have more enlightenment, okay? Trying to grow your confidence around your money and finances, okay? Trying to have some optimism, trying to stay calm. And with the Nine of Cups here, you know, you may be wanting some wish fulfillment or you want satisfaction here. It is possible that you could be experiencing some overindulgence, or, you know, because see, this kid is like got this hammer and going to swing. And so maybe you may be lacking gratitude with what you have or where you are, okay? Or you just may not be happy at this time, or you just simply aren't satisfied with your money. Okay, but this is you wanting to heal it because you're not satisfied, or you want wish fulfillment, or you want satisfaction here. Okay, you want to be happy about your money and finances. You want to be more happy, so you want to achieve your hopes and aims here. And it's possible you could be dealing with an Aquarius. And with the Nine of Cups, this could have to do with family or friends or a significant connection. Okay, it's like with this Nine of Cups, you weren't satisfied. Spirit, tell me more about this Page of Swords. Tell me more about the Page of Swords for Pisces. Thank you. With the Page of Swords, you have the World. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles. What? So with the Three of Pentacles here, you are working on your money and finances, trying to build upon it. You could be dealing with others with the three here. And with this Three of Pentacles, if you're working with others, you may be thinking about trying to cut somebody out that you're dealing with here. Or you may be trying to protect your money and finances from others that you're involved with. But also with this Three of Pentacles, this is you trying to organize and build on your money and finances and see what you can do to create and work on your money. And with the World here, this is you wanting to master the situation, have success, have something culminate. You want to have some sort of conclusion, something be completed with the World here. And so you're trying to figure out. Now the thing is with the World, I want you to see that there's a drain here. So there could be some issues around your ability to attain something or have success here with what you're working on or trying to build, or if it's around you working with others. Spirit, tell me more about the Empress. Tell me more about the Empress. Now with the Empress here as, you know, advice, this is about you needing to be very creative towards being able to build your money and finances, to focus on receptivity and empathy, to hope to see, turn to people that can show you kindness, and see how you can have progress and build on your money and finances. But this is also about, you know, you perhaps needing to turn to your mother, your grandmother, or someone that has a matriarchal, strong feminine energy that could be of support and assist you. Spirit, tell me more about the Empress. Focus on the growth of your money and finances, how to grow it. Tell me more about the Empress. Thank you. With the Empress, you have Judgment. And it says you lie. And at the bottom, you have the Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a dispute with the Queen of Wands who was lying to you. Okay, and you may be trying to liberate yourself with Judgment here. You might be trying to make an important decision. You may be trying to pay something off. You may be trying to get a second chance. Maybe you're the one who lied. But with Judgment here, you're trying to get some results. You may be trying to, with Judgment here, come up with a new perception. You may be trying to make amends with Judgment here. So there may be a need to make amends. But also with Judgment here, there's a need for you to rise to the call. But there's a need for you to take creative action towards what you want. Be careful, though, not to operate in a low vibration that you are willing to do whatever it takes to get what you want to such an extent that you can cause your own self-sabotage, but also cause sabotage for others. Okay? But with the Empress here, I do feel like as an outcome, what I'm seeing here is that you do see growth around your money and finances. You do see progress, but it may require you rising to the call, or it may be as a result of a decision where, where there was a lie, the truth comes out to set this right and put your money back in a more balanced state, an improved state. But definitely your money and finances, it's experiencing growth and significant improvement here for you, Pisces. So good for you. You may be winning a dispute here or get a decision in your favor. Let's take a look at what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance for Pisces? What is the guidance for Pisces and money and finances for the month of September 2019? Can we please have guidance for Pisces around? Thank you. Well, put yourself first is what you have, Pisces. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay? That is your guidance. Put yourself first. So if you're dealing with others, because you do have, there was the Three of Pentacles that showed at the bottom at some point in this spread for you for clarification. Be mindful that whatever it is, if you're being looked to support, make sure you good first. Put you first, okay? And if somebody lying to you, put you first. Whatever's going on here, where you had been concerned, where you are experiencing complications, or someone's confronting you, or just arguing with you, or you're arguing with somebody, and this could be a Queen of Wands, somebody in the Queen of Wands energy. That could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or this could be your energy in the chart. Or this could be a mother figure or someone in a strong feminine energy that's just being real testy with you, possibly. Just put yourself first here. Put yourself first. If you were not sure if you should, maybe you were back and forth with yourself about that, don't be. It's okay to put yourself first, especially if you're trying to maintain and have success and attain something that you may be struggling getting some completion with, or that needs to come to an end, because it's like your money could be being drained here as a result. And you're not happy with that shit. You're taking a closer look. And so with that Nine of Cups, you might need to bust somebody's bubble. And you might be considering if you should. You probably need to. Because you do move on from, you know what, let's look at that, the Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, we should have looked at that in the future, right? Because I promised you we would. Spirit, tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups, please. Thank you. Ooh, you got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands. So you make a decision. Um, this is a decision, you got the moon underneath it. This is about you making a decision or coming up with a plan of action. And with the moon here, you want to be mindful to about and making any major decisions. Um, there may be information missing. You may not have all the information. You may be trying to address some uneasiness or uncertainty that you're dealing with here, or you could be dealing with someone who has a hidden agenda. But also, your money could be fluctuating in an extreme way, or you're experiencing some intense emotions, or you're too emotional about it, and so you just make a decision to move on. But this is like you make a decision to move on, or you make plans to move on, because the clarity for you in this is that you're not going to be upset. All right, you're not going to be in the dark about things. You're not going to be deceived. You're not going to be experiencing uncertainty, right? You want to be clear. You want to have clarity, and that clarity is you're going to make plans to move on, or you make some sort of a decision that allows you to move on from being very emotional around this, or being deceived or lied to. And you also have the Seven of Pentacles because you're going to assess this situation and analyze it and see how you need to invest or what you need to work on, so that you can make sure that you build upon the situation the way you need it to work out for you, and so that you can see the return that is needed for you in the situation. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.